lot of parents that come to us have never worked with attorneys before, and they have this predisposed, understanding of attorneys being people to enter into, a setting and immediately banging their chest and threatening to sue and yelling and screaming, intimidating. And that's a way to get things done. Absolutely, it's a way to get things done. And you might see some positive outcomes coming out of that. But the type of work that we do is not one and done, especially when a student comes to us at such a young age. We have so many elementary school clients. We know that that student is likely to be in that same school district for another 10, 15 years easily. And we want to make sure that we are not damaging relationships from the get by coming in and banging our chest and yelling and screaming and threatening, and instead creating a collaborative relationship between the parent and the district. And to do that, we find that really putting ourselves in a place where we are understanding of the district's decision to perhaps not offer the student X service, not provide the student with Y accommodation or Z modification. We touch the district in a way that is compassionate, that reminds us all of each person's humanity. And when you get a human being to remember that this kiddo is also a human. What would you do if this were your own kiddo? What would you do if this were your scenario? If you were the parent in this specific scenario, that level of humanity, that tactical empathy, as Adam puts it, is what we find is typically much more effective in achieving positive outcomes than the other way, right? What's the saying? You catch more flies with honey than with vinegar. It's 100% true. And not only are we able to then get these positive outcomes, but we know that we've developed such a strong relationship with this district that 6 months, a year down the line, if we have maybe somewhat of an outlandish or unreasonable request, because this district now knows that we are collaborative people, that we are people filled with empathy, they might say yes to that, as opposed to people who are incredibly defensive as a result of us coming in and immediately threatening, immediately banging our chest.